Children, today we are going to read a story about what the ladybird heard next. This story has been written by Julia Donaldson and illustrated by Lydia Manx. Once upon a farm lived a ladybird, and these are the things that she saw and had: the cow in her shed, the horse in his stall, the cat who purred on the garden wall, the barn full of straw, the field full of sheep, the kennel where the dog lay fast asleep, the fish in the pond, the drake and the duck, the hive of bees and the heap of muck, the hog in his sty, the goose in her pen, and the coop which was home to the fat red hen. There is the muck. Oh, that is the farmer. And I wonder who lives there. Oh, I can see the two carts. And then the cow. Right here we have the duck and some fish. Then there's the fat red hen, the farmer's truck. Oh, and right here we have the sheep. Great, let's see what is here. Fat red hen there. Now the fat red hen with her thin brown legs laid lots and lots of speckled eggs. But then, oh help! Oh no! Oh dear! Those eggs began to disappear. Each morning, all the eggs had gone, and the animals asked, "What's going on?" "I'll find out," said the ladybird. So she flew, and she flew, and she saw, and she heard. There she is. She saw two men in a big black van with a torch and a sack and a cunning plan. They were Hefty Huff and Lanky Lan, who had been to jail but were out again. Said Lanky Lan to Hefty Huff, "Let's steal another egg." But Hefty said, "Listen, Lan, I vote to steal the fat red hen. We'll make our way to the chicken coop and scoop her up in one fell swoop. Just think of all those eggs she'll lay us, and all the money folk will pay us." And Len replied, "We'll soon be rich. It makes my fingers start to itch." The little sporty ladybird told the animals what she had heard. Hefty and Lanky are planning to steal the fat red hen. Oh no, here are all the animals listening to what the two thieves are planning to do. Then the cow said, "Moo," and the hen went cluck, 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 cluck. Went the goose, quack, quack, said the duck. "No," said the horse. said the hog, sorry. "Bah," said the sheep, and woof, woof, went the dog. And the two cows meowed, "Those bad, bad men, we can't let them steal the fat red hen." But the ladybird said, "Listen quick, I've thought of a really clever trick." I wonder what the trick was. At dead of night, the two bad men opened the coop and snatched the hen. But the fat red hen began to cluck. "Why don't you steal the downy duck? Her eggs are bigger far than mine, and people say that they taste divine." "Good thinking," said Lanky. Then they tiptoed to the pond, but then, let us see if they got the downy duck. The downy duck began to quack. "Oh, please, don't put me in your sack. Why don't you steal the goose instead? She's bigger still and better fed. Her eggs are huge and tasty too." "Good thinking that," said Hefty. Let us see who they're going to take. Oh, there's the red hen. But when they tried to seize the goose, she hissed at them, "I'm not much use. Why don't you steal the great big bird, the super duper snuggly snurd?" I've never heard of super duper snuggly snurd. Right here. This is the bird they're calling super duper snuggly snurd. "What?" said Len. "And who?" said Hefty. The ghost replied, "I thought you knew. She lays the biggest eggs of all. Each one looks like a rugby ball. She must lay such a big egg. The duck joined in. She's friendly too. I'm sure she'd love to live with you. She'll put an end to all your cares. You'll very soon be millionaires. Where is this nerd? Asked Lanky Len. Not far away, chipped in the hen. She lives inside that big brown heap. You'll find her there. She is fast asleep. She's lying inside this muck. Let us see if they found her. The two thieves laughed. We've got it made. Let's take turns with the farmer's spade. They dug and they dug, and Len said, "Oh, it stings." And Has said, so do you. Right there. And Len said, "Where is that giant bird, the super duper snugglest nerd?" "She's rather shy," the goose replied. "She must be hiding deep inside." So they dug and dug the tunnel, nice and deep. "That's it," said Half. "Now in we creep." So in they're going. "I think we're nearly there," said Len. "The snot will soon be ours." But then... the heap collapsed, and Half said, "Yuck! We are covered head to toe in muck." And Len complained, "There is no snurd. They just made up the giant bird." Then the other animals gathered round, and all let out a deafening sound. Neigh, more, bow, woo, 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 meow. The farmer woke and said, "Goodness me!" And he heard a word with his prize queen bee. And the bees chased after the two bad men, who never came back to the farm again. Then the cow said moo, and the hen said cluck, cluck, cluck. Hiss, said the goose. Quack, said the duck. Neigh, said the horse. Oink, said the hog. Baa, said the sheep. And woof, said the dog. And the farmer cheered, and both cats purred. So right there, beautiful farm, all the animals are now happy that the fat red hen has not been taken, but the ladybird never said a word, and neither did the snuggliest nerd. And children, that is the end of our story. Thank you very much for joining me today. Do tune in for more stories. Thank you.